Welcome everyone. How's it going, Martin?
So
Emma,
good.
good to see you. Good to see you. Um, yeah, thank you for being here. Oh, Emma,
Yes, Andy?
I'm enjoying rolled wafers, so there, and it's not cake. So hi everyone. Welcome to today's 2 hour sprint. Yeah, it's probably not going to be a 2 hour sprint. We're gonna have chats. We're gonna have giggles. We're gonna talk about Martin stuff. We're gonna do some work. We're gonna talk about Emma stuff. And with any luck, we're not going to talk about any of my stuff, basically.
No, I want to talk about your stuff.
There's not much to say. I'm Andy. You're on my channel. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. And yes, that's pretty much it. Before we do intros, let's just do a quick hi to everyone. So, oh, look, Emma was first. Hi, Emma. Good to see you. Richard is in the chat. Richard, it's 4 to 6. So 1 hour early. Well, thank you for being there. Eloise popped in. Highs. And Cat of Cat's Novel Adventures. Hi. If I'm right, is Cat streaming like now?
I think at past.
That's us.
Yeah, sorry, past. That's right. Yeah. So Cat's gonna be streaming soon. There's a few people streaming, so please feel free to go and support the author to community. So like HK is streaming. Crystal's cluster is streaming, so feel free to go say hi. Pink. Ay. I'm not gonna fight that night. Jocelyn, good to see you. Thank you for popping by. Richard, I think Annie needs to. I can't repeat that, but I would happily do that.
Doesn't sound much like revenge.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure that's that might not be revenge. We'll see. Highs, and oh look who's back! Other Laura, who caught us earlier with the impromptu stream, trying things on StreamYard and stuff. You're not. No. You're good. This is the correct streaming time. We're just messing around on StreamYard to see, like checking functions, and so essentially I had like some internet problems, and the technician was scheduled to pop over around this time actually, so around like an hour earlier, and leave an hour before the stream finished. So because of that, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream. So I thought, let me rope in Emma to help me, and she thankfully. Oh my god. Ah, jeez. Okay, so Emma has like control of a lot of things. I'm kind of regretting it a bit now. There you go. All we need now is Mrs. Martin. Oh, is that Mrs. Martin?
Mrs. Martin.
Oh my. What's your cat's name, Martin? Would you like to share with the audience?
Purred the cat.
Sorry, I missed that.
Purred the cat.
Okay, there you go. Law reception. Exactly, it was a law reception. It really was. RC, good to see you. How's it going, buddy? Yep, cat. Highs. He's oh dear. Okay, so folks, just so you're aware that Emma has significant control over my channel right now. So she puts like she can reply as me in the chat. So just be aware of that. And she's also done like banners on StreamYard and things, and oh dear. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, introductions. Shall we do introductions? Martin, would you like to introduce yourself? Thank you for being here today.
It's a guy I am. I am one half of the pen name, Bradley Lejeune, behind the McMurdo Rift space opera series, book 3, The McMurdo War, out now, and it's doing phenomenally. Now is the time to jump on board.
Cool. Thank you for being here, Martin. Appreciate it. Emma, would you like to do your intro as I eat more rolled wafers?
I'm very, very jealous of the rolled wafers. I am Emma. I have a YouTube channel, which is probably linked below, and I write contemporary romance, children's picture books, kind of Regency romance and non-fiction for writers. My latest book is A Christmas Truce, and it's available now on Amazon. Make me small.
Oh dear, sorry. I was just crunching on the rolled wafers. So nice.
You were having a moment. I get it. It's fine.
I don't know what to tell you guys. People who like cake, you guys are missing out. So more rolled wafers for me. Cat is legit French. Yeah, I remember Martin mentioning that. It is a Le Chat. The cat is...
Excellent pronunciation. I assume you spent some time in Quebec.
No, actually, I'm in Ontario, but the Ontario region I'm in, it's quite French. And incidentally, French Canadian, like there's an accent to it, and there's regional accents within Canada. So the French I speak is probably nothing. I don't speak much French, by the way, but what few words I do speak probably would not pass the mustard in France, unfortunately.
How do you find the poutine?
Over here, the French will call it poutine. Yeah, I've asked where the S is, and there's no S, but it's pronounced poutine apparently. What I don't know what to tell you. It's really nice though, and Emma should definitely try it. Emma loves carbs, right? You love carbs, right?
I love carbs so much.
We should do like it's like fries with cheese and gravy.
It's not proper cheese curds.
It could be curds. You can do shredded frites. Yeah, exactly. You got frit. It's really nice actually, but it's not very healthy. So if you're one bite of a steak away from a heart attack, I would not recommend you have that. Probably not on the priority list. Emma, this was probably something that Emma said. That explains why the stream is so delightful. Thanks, Eloise.
It's true.
Love the support. Emma's already... Ooh, incidentally, Martin's doing very well with his book launch, which is awesome. So feel free to go check his book out. Do you have your book they can hold up, Martin? Handy? Do you have it nearby? There you go. Make sure you check out the McMurdo series.
So shiny.
It is shiny.
I had to make it gloss because Richard was bullying me.
You see, Matt, it looks good on camera, doesn't it?
It does.
Does Richard think about that? No. Big picture.
There we go. Cool. Thank you. So make sure you go check those books out, folks, if that's your thing. Laura, you have to be very careful not to pronounce the T, or you'll be very... Yeah, exactly. It does depend. No. It'll just be an avatar. No, it's rolled wafers. They're chocolate flavored, really nice, and not cake. Rolled wafers are way better. By the way. Bethany, hey Bethany, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Vote awesome. Oh, books, girls, and presents. Yes, hi. Thank you for popping by earlier as well. And I know it's a really short, we're just testing out StreamYard and stuff, you know. I wonder what a panda is in French. I don't know what panda is in French. That's interesting. And we are talking potatoes, by the way.
The humble potato. How I love it.
Oh dear. I just read a message on Discord and it kind of threw me off a bit.
Eloise, I told him.
Oh my god, I'm like, what? I know the slang, but I'm not going to repeat it here. Oh, how did that go, Richard Gromit? How did that go? I am serious here. How were the sweet potato fries in the air fryer? I tried regular potatoes in the air fryer the other day, and it turned out great. Well, I didn't. Someone else did, but it turned out great. It wouldn't work. Wait for chat. Yeah. Cool. Gloss is boss. I don't know. Some people like non-glossy, you know. Christmas tree. Yeah, Christmas tree is not bad.
I mean, it really depends on your genre and your imagery.
I think,
like, if you're doing lighter colors, then matte can work better, but for darker stuff, especially the way Amazon do it. But it's one of those things, just try and see what works, or just do gloss so Richard leaves you alone.
Gloss so Richard leaves you alone. Oh my goodness. Okay, on a serious note, I wouldn't actually discount that because Richard can be quite persistent. But my take on it is just to check out the other books in your genre, you know? So if you're writing fiction in whatever subgenre you're in, make sure it all kind of matches up. A real true story. This I went to a local bookshop, like it's kind of
now we
famous.
know you're bullshitting.
Yeah, it's a local bookshop, but I went to because I was just browsing. I wasn't buying. I'm one of those customers. Yes, I browse. I don't buy. I'm horrible.
You're one of those
but
people who don't support local indie authors, local indie bookstores.
I'm one of those people who go into shops and don't buy it from the shops. You know. Yeah, but this was not an indie store, by the way. It was a big chain store. Anyway, I went into the
they have it
section.
coming.
Yeah, I guess I went into the section with romance books, and some of the covers looked almost exactly like Emma's covers. And I'm like, that's when you know your cover is on point for that genre, right? So if you can't tell it apart, well, obviously you can. There are differences, you know. But if your genre cover fits, then you're doing rather well, you know. So that's what I would suggest, and that goes for glossy or matte, you know. On top of obviously making sure that Richard is happy. So if it happens to be glossy and it matches the subgenre, you're on a winner.
We do not negotiate with terrorists here. We will not always agree with Richard.
Okay, that is true. Okay. Emma, would you like to repeat this one from Eloise?
So Eloise is bringing up cake on purpose because Andy used the hashtag say no to cake on Instagram, which we thought was very funny because it turns out that cake is slang for bottom. So he's saying no to bottoms.
I had the wrong tag. Oh yeah.
She messaged me straight away. She was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I kind of knew, but I wasn't sure. I just went with it anyway. I probably should have done my due diligence on that one.
Yeah, but I promised to share the moment for when we were live.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So there we go. RC actually knows over here. I actually don't know the origin of panda and what it means yet. So panda is the nickname that I believe Emma gave me, and it's just kind of stuck. I don't look anything like a panda, funnily enough. But
well, you did when you and Emma had that argument and you had that black eye for a week.
I would never hurt Andy.
The argument that I won.
Which argument was that? Was that when you told me that I needed to get more sleep because I needed more beauty sleep, or was it when you said you hated my voice? Was it that one?
Okay, so I think we need to focus back over here and panda.
I think it was when he said your book covers were so generic, but he confused them for all the ones in the shop.
That's not what he said. Stop trying to cause trouble. He was saying nice things.
The roast is going to start real soon. But panda in French is panda. There we go. I'm sure it's like some regional accent with the panda. Instead of panda might be panda or panda or panday. I don't know. I'm not sure. Panda is my nickname. It is sweet potato fries.
Christine dans Ontario.
Sorry, my French is really bad. But this one got me. Sweet potato fries in the air fryer were incredible. I'm gonna have to try that. Le Panda.
I did just have a very nice jacket potato in the air fryer.
Nice.
Yeah.
So don't say that because I don't think Emma's gonna have any jacket potatoes tonight or potatoes.
No air fryer here. No potatoes at the moment either.
I don't think you would do steak in air fryers. No, that would be a big no-no. I think
that
you
would be
need
very
to.
Sad. Yeah.
I actually ruined steak once, and I felt so bad. So no air fryer steak for me. Not anytime soon, anyway. Yeah, it's you're excused, and it is illegal. Do not do that. Okay, so I'm gonna lose track of the comments again here because it's going crazy. Good steak doesn't need sauce. Is that true? I think steak is enhanced by a good sauce.
It depends.
But it is nice to have just the steak on its own.
Yeah.
Oh, before I gotta say, if anyone's vegan or like not into meat. I apologize in advance.
You don't really, though, do you?
Well, I eat cake. Oh my goodness.
Just let's move on.
Jeez. Soda
Thank
ketchup.
you.
No.
Oh,
Other Laura, come on.
apparently so. He stated it. Hashtag
I,
and everything.
I meant the
Wow, that's an
actual.
overdone steak right there.
I meant the actual cake. Which one? Which
Medium rare.
kind?
What's the point? If it's medium rare, it's an overdone steak.
Let me have a look. Oh, there we go. Medium rare only. I don't know. I think that's okay. I think I'm more medium to well done sort of person. I don't want anyone serving a piece of steak.
You are a well done sort of person.
Yeah, I would like to think so. Dry rub is sauce. It's true. I'll cook a Walmart steak and half. Yeah, no, I don't get my steaks from Walmart. I know it sounds a bit snobbish, but I can't.
You?
I can't. I made. You had no. Why would you do this?
It was all right. Why would you want it to be all right? You want it to be delicious.
Exactly. You already forked out money for a steak. Why would you then want to? I wouldn't say ruin it, but why would you not want to get the best out of it? You know?
It takes just a few minutes.
Exactly.
Like you can't be saving that much time.
Yeah, it's not like a whole adventure where you have to go to the National Gallery and then back and wherever, you know. Don't worry if you had any vegans. Yeah, probably. But I do need to put a disclaimer just in case. I used to do a vegan diet and I did a vegetarian diet, so I kind of appreciate that. Yeah, okay. Air fryers basically. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll do steak in air fryers. Anyway, I think I just about got through the comments. I probably missed a few. I'm sorry, folks. Yeah, I do want to pick this up. Family friendly, please. I need this. Yeah, that's right. Other Laura, I got my eye on you. This is dubious. Yeah, I don't want to explore that. He wants to, so Richard wants to go into one of those steak places where it's like you need to pick the cow you want. Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? It's going to be kind of have a. See, I don't like raw steak, but that's how some people, like their steak, I guess. Anyway, we are here today, Wednesday. Thank you both for joining me. Are you guys working today? Or are you not working? More chatty? And
I've got some editing to get done.
Did I hear you right? Did you use the E word over here? Did Martin just use the E word? Get out, really? And the E word is editing, by the way, folks. I thought Martin was not in. Oh, there we go. Martin has disappeared now, so he's not.
I can add him back.
She has the power.
I can remove Andy.
We're taking over. Quick change locks.
What can we do? How can we properly
Attention viewers of the Self Pub with Andy channel, buy this book right now.
Buy this book. Yeah. Buy all my
also,
books. All
unbalanced opinions. No more moderation.
This is no longer a family-friendly stream. Everybody, just say whatever you want. Viva Islam! I'll add him back. Hi, Andy.
Oh my god! I was like, "Geez, I'm watching the horror unfold over here." We went from Andy doesn't like cakes to he's been eliminated from his own stream. Oh dear. Let's see. Fish restaurants where you pick a lobster from the tank. Yes, actually, those are quite popular in Canada because there's like lobster season. I it's not the only reason I moved to Canada, but one of the main reasons was McDonald's in Canada McDonald's in Canada had McLobster. Yeah, they had a McLobster. and it was great. It was a bit more expensive, but that kind of swayed me back in the day.
Like you, I really want to be snobby, but at the same time, I want to try it first and possibly join you.
Yeah, buy both books, by the way, folks. If you're a fan of people,
If you're a fan of people.
yeah, I see. I don't follow my books, so I can't really say buy my books. I think Emma's one of the few who actually knows my books, but
I know
Kat says
everything.
you do know a lot. It's
I
true.
do.
Kat says I bought a Christmas Truce before Christmas. Sadly, didn't read it. Oh, you missed the
That's
golden.
okay. You
But
can read it now. It's got
yeah,
a cute
exactly.
puppy, guaranteed happy ever after. It's awesome.
Can't go wrong with Happily Ever After. Seriously. Unless, of course, you need to sell the next book, then you want there to be some kind of problem, right?
There'll be a problem.
Cool. Do you hear the lobster scream? I don't actually know. I've never tried that. I'm told that is true. Not sure I want to find out personally. It's true, Kat. There were McLobsters. It was called McLobster. And then shortly after I, settled a bit over here, they took it off the menu. Like what? Why would you do that to me? So they got me at the McLobster and then they took it off the menu. I was really devastated. It's not right. McLobster. No, filet o fish. I don't know if you guys seen filet o fish recently, or even in the last year or two. It's shrinking. It's just shrunk from like
shrinkflation in action.
No, this was before shrinkflation. You can get like a Big Mac and then or get a. It was really bad. Filet o fish. I would not buy that myself because it's just like lobster taste of it. I don't know. It was okay. It was okay to my palate anyway, which may not be very refined. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, Martin is planning on doing some editing today, so we should probably do a sprint at some point. Emma, what do you think you're going to be working on or not doing?
Can I just chat with you in Discord?
Okay, it sounds good. I'm going to try and get the timer going. Oh my god, Emma, will you stop misbehaving?
No.
With my name. Oh, jeez. Yes, me too.
Yeah, I'm hungry again.
Are we thinking 25 minutes or half an hour or what are we thinking?
25 sounds good. Stops Emma getting too bored.
Yeah.
25 minutes it is, and we're going to do, well, obviously it's going to go into the 5-minute break, but I'm going to stop that before it fully goes. Richard, behave. Yes, books, girls and roses. Yes, get some food if you can. Yeah. Ay. Emma. Okay, folks. Before I lose my voice and maybe my patience, we're gonna do 25-minute sprint.
First time
starting. I'm trying not to lose my patience, but there we go. Okay, 25 minutes. Let's go. Starting now. I'll see you in 25. Okie dokie. Let's see. Where do we end up? Okay, so Emma's awake, which is good. Oh, Martin's awake too. I was gonna be like, oh,
You knew I
at
was
least-
awake.
talk smack
At
about
least
Martin.
we finished eating before coming back to the stream.
Who? I was actually
He's making
eating.
his way through his lobster.
He wishes.
Sorry, I missed the
Hello,
joke.
Shannon.
SD popped in. Hold on, let me just get the messages. Oh my god, Emma is really pretty and smart. She's completely taken over the channel.
Yay!
Oh dear. Okay, so how was that 25 seconds for you, Richard? SD, hi, and good to see you. How's the webinar? Highs. Yes, Eloise wants to know as well. I mean, I would like to know for sure. Lindsay, hi, good to see you. Booping like button, thank you. Highs, Lady One, and that is her other nickname. She's got a few nicknames, gotta say. It's cool.
Yes.
So Michael Murray popped in, which is awesome. How you doing, Michael? Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. We should connect on Discord or video, whatever. Highs. It has been a while. It really has been. He's just finishing recording some videos and working on getting them subtitled. Nice. I'm gonna plug Michael's website. If anyone would like to go and check what he's all about, feel free. Just keep it civil. Bethany says, "Ooh, webinar. Yes, she is always learning and doing. It's crazy. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how you do it, SD. It's just mind-boggling.
She's amazing.
Cool. Highs. Ooh, Margaret. How's it going, Margaret? She actually shared her secret on how she gets people on her streams. So, because Eloise asked. So you got to go and check that out. It's in the Young group. I sent related emails. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of worried because I didn't get an email. So, I'm like, okay. Highs. Hey ho. Yeah, no worries, Michael. Seriously, you're welcome on my channel anytime, buddy. SD wrote 2.2 thousand words this morning. Then moved on to 18 admin tasks. Only 18?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. I think I would cave in. Yeah, that is actually seriously amazing. Margaret's 100% right. You're not a special. Oh, okay. No, I can't remember what I can't remember what I was now. I do remember what I am. I am Emma's favorite. So that's
you are. That's very true, and you are special.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so it seems like there was quite a lot of chat, and some people got some work done, which is cool. I'm gonna go first because I always insist on my guest going first, but this time I'm gonna go first. I didn't do much work. I did make myself a cup of coffee. I had a little snack of honey roasted peanuts and a chocolate biscuit. So that was my snack. I also read a page of this book I'm reading. It's called The Ninth
You
Month.
can't hold it up. You haven't got the camera on.
No, I'm not going to be holding it. I was just looking at the title.
It's very sad, isn't
it? But I want a face for radio. Seriously, folks. The Ninth Month. That's what I was reading. Yes, Laura. Oh, I'm going to get it telling off now.
Yes, you are.
So that's what I did. I read a page. I made some coffee. I had a little chat. Oh, yeah. Folks, apparently this is what Rich is saying. You can see Andy's face on his OnlyFans. Interesting. I haven't seen my face on OnlyFans, but if you find my face there, let me know. I would like to get some of the commission and royalties or whatever.
I don't need to pay for it.
What's in his face?
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Okay, so Martin, what did you get up to?
I was editing the stuff I wrote this afternoon It wasn't the most productive of sprints, if I'm being honest, but I did make a drink as well. And yeah, it's night time.
It is quite late in the UK. So
I always love the idea of being one of those night writers who sits up all night when it's quiet and gets words down. But even when I was young and never went to bed before 2, as soon as it got to about 9, I was just too tired to actually focus enough to get any words down. Also, I was too young and unmotivated to write anything with any consistency because I didn't have you guys.
And there we go. We're keeping you on track.
Keep me honest.
Yeah, exactly. We all need a bit of that sometimes. Cool. Good to hear you're doing some edits and stuff. And it is kind of late, so I do appreciate you guys staying up and being here with me. Emma, what did you get up to?
It's an honor and a privilege.
With you. It is. Yeah. I chatted with you, and I was bought a new cup of tea, which I was very grateful for. And I am planning out my video for Friday because I haven't done it yet. So there you go.
That is very naughty. We need to sort you out on the YouTube stuff. Seriously.
Very naughty. Excuse me. You know what Thursdays are usually like.
No, what are
they? For a certain somebody.
Oh dear.
I never could get the hang of Thursdays.
Yeah, Thursdays are a lot usually for a certain somebody with his Friday video.
Yeah.
Emma still has. But Andy loves YouTube. It's his favorite thing.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit of a grind for me.
He was writing to tell me just how it enriches his life.
So rich that I'm not even monetized yet. I gotta pay for my own coffee. But there we go. Rachel, hi. Thank you for popping by. Hope you're doing well as well. And this really kind of made me laugh actually because SD and Margaret obviously said hi or chatted, but SD realized she didn't say hi formally. It was in her head, but that's okay. SD is like on so many different things. She's only got 18 tasks today. Only 18 admin tasks.
Only 18.
I'm surprised. Only 18. Oh dear. What is this? You think everyone is? See?
No,
See?
I don't. No, I don't.
This is kind of the worry,
I don't
right?
think you are, Richard.
Ooh, burn. You kind of asked for
someone get the arnica cream.
No.
Oh my god. Okay. We're sticking with this one. Chats and giggles. But yeah. I'm glad people are getting some stuff done. I really am. Because that's, part of the purpose of these meetups, these sprints, get together, have a little chat, and do a bit of work. It's all good, a bit of banter maybe. What's this?
I say bants.
Bants, exactly. Chiggles, yeah, it's chats and giggles.
I quite like Chiggles.
Chiggles. Really?
Change it to Chiggles.
Chiggles. I don't know. Oh my
crazy.
God. Eloise is also on the Emma train of let me see. I'm gonna create this.
Eloise has seen you now, so she knows it's true.
No, does she though, really?
No, she does, yeah.
Versus Gig Hats.
Gig Hats.
I don't know. I think we're gonna go with Chiggles. Chiggles seems to have more of a giggles and chats, yeah. We might have to do Gig Hats.
Didn't he present the big breakfast?
Chiggles, yeah.
It is getting silly now.
Oh no. Not the stream.
Oh, we're being a bit Chiggles.
Silly.
Exactly. Chiggles sounds like 90s kids. Maybe. No, it does. Cool. So, I don't know. What's this about Doctor Who? Chiggles is from... Yes. Probably. With yellow feathers. Yes. I recall something vaguely about that. My memory's not very good, by the way. So, yeah. And a red hat.
Your memory is appalling.
My memory is really bad. Emma knows this. I constantly get her name wrong. It took me like 6 months to get her name correct, and I used to call her Lisa all the time.
No, you didn't. Stop it.
No, I didn't. No, it's true. I only. Oh my god, I did actually think someone had yellow feathers at some point. Oh, maybe I'm thinking about another show now.
Carries an umbrella.
SD is totally messing with me. Oh my god. Yeah, Margaret's just enjoying the laughs. God. Yes, exactly. So my memory is like kind of messed up a little bit, and the wires cross, and yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It just is. But I had a question about for you two, because you two are proper authors with books recently published. Do you
I'm
guys
not
have
a proper author. I just wing it.
You're a published author, and Emma's a
Yeah,
proper
you're
author.
very proper, Martin. Extremely proper.
Exactly. I think Martin's quite proper. But do you guys have any advice? Or generally, do you have marketing plans for your books? Yay or nay?
Yeah.
Nay, in my case. Yeah,
Oh my
Martin's
God.
good at that stuff. I just get my publisher to do it for me.
Talk about a flex there. Oh, I just get. Oh yeah.
No, it wasn't. It's the truth. Like I don't do it.
Like,
That's why.
oh yeah, you know Martin. Yeah. It's just so awesome. I just get my publisher to do that. Oh dear. Yeah,
Oh,
Emma is an improper
Andy,
author.
you're
She
going to
can
be
be
in so
very
much
proper.
trouble.
Richard, she can be
I
very.
find-
Go
I
ahead.
find with a lot of marketing is foundational and just getting your basics right. Getting a good cover and a good blurb will, go such a long way. It's not worth doing anything else until you know those are on point. Beyond that, it's worth looking, like, you really need to know what your genre is and which category you're going to be on in Amazon, and what the other books are. And if they're part of a series, how many books are in the series? How many pages are in the books? How many words? How many are they using a gloss cover or a matte cover? Figure out what the market is and make sure you can blend in. And once you've done all that, then you can start to look at advertising and the best ways to get your name out there. Because I think a lot of people feel a lot of pressure for a launch. And actually, the best thing you can sometimes do is just put it out there quietly and test it in a few places and see how that goes before expanding on that. A lot of people seem to think that if you don't have the biggest launch weekend, then you shouldn't even bother. And that's not really true at all.
That's actually Andy's video on Friday is about just that. It's really, really good. Look out for it.
Well, now it is. He's just going to clip that and put it out on his channel, which is
no, he's made it, and it's really, really.
I mean, this
cool.
is on his channel, so it's completely in his right to do so, I guess.
No,
that would be brilliant. But no,
it's not going to be clipped.
He actually has it ready.
Yeah, it was actually ready like yesterday. But this is one of the reasons I asked, because a lot of people feel marketing is important, and I do think it is. But there are a lot of other things that go into it, like a good book, for example. Is that Emma speaking for Andy? No, that is actually me speaking for myself. Just saying, I am very behind everyone's videos. I'm really sorry, and I'm pretty much a horrible person at this point. But yeah, that's I don't know how I'm going to catch up. I really don't. It's crazy. There's so many videos I need to watch, but I'll do my best. But yeah, I think like the marketing thing, unless you have, a decent book and all that kind of stuff, and you don't really know until you put the book out, do you?
I mean, controversial point, but do you need a decent book? As long
It
as
can't
you
be
got
bad.
it.
I think it can't be bad. It has
as
to
long
have
as
some
you've got
level.
As long as you've got it packaged right, then once they've got it, then that's out of your hands, and as long as it's not an absolute bin fire, you're probably not going to get an overabundance of 1-star reviews. I mean, I'm not. It probably sounds like I'm recommending this course of action, but my point is, marketing and writing are two very different skill sets, and there have, dare I say it, been rather successful books which critics did not feel were particularly well written.
No, it's true. It's true. That's absolutely fair. I think Margaret hit the nail on the head with this one. Define decent, and that's exactly it. It depends on who you ask. It's subjective, I think. Anyway, I mean, there are. Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing, is it's all about knowing your niche, and if there's always stories about something on Kindle which is really weird that blew up randomly, usually in the erotica section, let's be honest. And the people who if you've written something really specific and there's an audience for it, then if you've written something they like, even if it's not the most literary thing, there'll be someone who'll be like, yep, I enjoyed that. And most of the times, if you get a bad review, it's because your marketing has landed your book in front of someone who doesn't particularly read that kind of book.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they say it's terrible. But if your book is about a badger who runs a bakery and solves murders, people who like...
Sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, it's my next series. People who like countryside animal cozy mysteries are gonna be like, I mean, I'm a bit worried about the food hygiene, but the writing was great.
There you go. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think most people will agree that's a reasonable approach, a reasonable logic to it. I'm looking at Martin. I'm just checking his ears. It's not pointy. He's not Vulcan, but he speaks with Vulcan logic. So there you go.
Speaks truth. Yeah.
It's the truth.
You just got to get it in front of the right people.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But SD also brings up a very good point. It's important to know which books are not profitable, so you know which ones not to put marketing money into, which is, and if you get like read through or buy through or sales after the one you market, then absolutely great, but I wouldn't market the one that's...
I don't know what SD's talking about, because she's never seen an unprofitable book in her life.
SD's got a marketing machine very well dialed in. Kickstarter and everything is like awesome. Really, hats off to that. It's awesome stuff. Decent doesn't have to be...
And go and pre-order a Curse of Scales and Feathers, because I'm not really a romantasy guy, but even I was a bit like, oh yeah, sexy dragon man. Well, hey.
I love it. Definitely.
And I
Who
have
doesn't
read it.
like sexy dragons?
Cover to cover.
It's great. There you go. It doesn't have to be literary, or as Martin says, the most literary thing. Yeah, it's true. It does need to be marketed or targeting the right reader. And that's kind of one of my struggles. Emma knows this. Basically, I get reviews that say this is too basic. I'm like, yeah, it's written for someone who's new to it. It's not written for you.
Yeah, that's what it's saying that it's for.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the wrong people picked it up, and that's how it is. Oh well. Richard's saying almost as good as that book about a postbox with a time hole in it.
It's good. That's a good book. Written by our friend.
Yeah. Nice gatekeeping. Yeah. I was going to say, nice gatekeeping. Yeah. Cool. A post-it poll. Oh, I'm not on Threads or Rags or Twitter. I still didn't expect you to say something. Yeah. No. There you go. What better than... Exactly. It's all about the sexy dragon. It really is. It really is. Cool. I think that's all the chats at the moment. But I really do hope I can one day become a trad published author, so that I won't have to do much marketing. But apparently, I still have to do some marketing. So, oh my goodness,
The
Richard.
one thing I am hearing, and I don't know what Emma's experience
friendly.
is more and more trad authors are being asked to market, or they're given questionnaires on like if they have any pre-existing relationships with podcasters or vloggers or what have you. You know, and you do hear about people who get the you know, you get signed on, do a book, and the book doesn't do badly, doesn't do great, doesn't get pushed any further, and that's it. And I'm, you know, and I'm not saying that everyone should just go indie, because obviously they shouldn't, but that is something that can happen, and we're seeing more of on the trad side.
Yeah, I think it depends. I mean, obviously it depends on the publisher. My publishers are wonderful and brilliant, and I love them. Yeah, I filled out questionnaires about kind of what social media I'm on and stuff like that, and also if I have any you know, links to YouTube channels, podcasts, whatever, like that. But they are absolutely brilliant. They provide me with promotional materials, shorts that I can use on YouTube, and visuals that I can stick on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, banners as well as posts and things. So amazing. And they do all the BookBub deals and the Facebook ads and the Amazon ads and all that, and it's awesome. But I know that some people have really bad experiences, and if your publisher isn't properly behind you and they're not seeing you as an author that has a career with you, with them, then it can be very different. If they're just kind of trying out one book and they're not sure, if it doesn't do very well, then yeah, you might get dropped. So it really does depend on the publisher.
Cool. Thank you for sharing that. That's really interesting, actually. But Margaret says, I'm continually amazed when I look at authors and narrators and see that approximately 10% are not on social media. I think that's really amazing for all the wrong reasons, maybe. I don't know. I think social media is really quite a good way to get your name out and get your marketing done for a relatively low cost. Obviously, you can do ads and stuff. But yeah, I mean, websites would be good, like other Laura suggests. But you don't have to have one, but usually it's a good place to start. Romancify, sci-fi, fantasy, romance. Yeah. I think having some kind of hub, like a website, would be useful. Yeah. There we go. No, thank you for the thoughts on the marketing stuff. It's really interesting. Cool. We are just coming up on 1:15. What do you guys say to another productivity sprint? 25 minutes or half an hour?
Let's.
Because I know Martin is.
Well, that was very enthusiastic. I feel like I let the side down there. Yes, come on, let's sprint. This is going to be amazing.
Do it!
Andy, have you started a newsletter yet?
Right now.
Not
Leave
yet.
him alone.
I haven't started. I've got too much on my plate. That's the honest truth. I'm about to break, to be honest. Like if I take on one more thing, I swear I'm gonna cave in. Like someone could, you know, say something really innocent and I'll just explode. Actually, that happened a few weeks ago. So there we go. No, we're sprinting. Cool. Shall we say 25 minutes or half an hour? Yes, I do like
You're the boss. Whatever you like.
Another sprint. Yes, another sprint. Cave in, Giggles. Yes, exactly. Okay, we're gonna do half an hour, I think, and then we'll have a little mini regroup before we close off for the night. Okay, half an hour. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes.
Bong!
There we go. It's officially time. Let's stop that share screen. Let's remove that because we are no longer going to do another sprint. That is just not going to happen. Okay, so what have I? Oh my god. Emma's been killing me. Oh god, Emma. What have you done?
Yeah.
Andy, I think you're going to get me too with some of the things you said, you Weinstein.
I'm not even sure what I supposedly said. Oh my god. Oh dear.
That's not going to hold up in court. You need to create an environment that everyone can feel comfortable. Some of those things ain't cool.
Ironically, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with what's going on either. Oh god. What intonation? Okay, we're gonna go with giggles for starters. Yes, and I think this is probably it. Emma has the power of never being embarrassed. I think that's like a special power, but she does occasionally get embarrassed. I remember. Oh my god, I can't say this, but I remember when.
Yeah, do not bring that up. I know what you're going to say. Do not.
Really?
You will be in so much trouble. Seriously.
Message me on Discord and see if it is actually what I was going to say.
I know it's the sucking thing. Yeah, no.
Let me know. Eloise says, "I can't believe I pronounced you to this confession." I managed to stop myself in time. But Martin, what did you get up to during that sprint?
I finished editing the words I got down this afternoon. So I've finished another chapter in McMurdo 4, and that is on its way to Malcolm to get his pass on things. And we are on course for our ridiculously ambitious deadline.
That's actually very cool. Very, very cool.
So,
cool.
if you enjoyed this book, then you can look forward to more very soon. And if you've not yet had the pleasure, now is the perfect time to jump on board, knowing more is on the way.
There you have it, folks. And if you haven't, go check it out. Well, let's see. Hi. Oh, Nicole is here. What's up, Buttercup? The something thing.
You didn't ask what I did.
Well,
It's really rude.
Before I get to that, I was going to ask what's the detail here, because SD says she talked to Martin, but Martin was suggesting he did work, so there's like some conflict over here.
Did work, and I talked with the fantastic SD, Sierra Delta, and I started outlining the Badger Baker mysteries.
Oh, okay. Sierra Delta, I see what you did there. I call her 1N, sometimes Lady Shannon, sometimes Lady 1N. I can't make up my mind, really. But she is awesome. Cool. Nobody talked to Gromit. Anyway, we'll talk to him later, maybe. But Emma, what did you get up to during that stream?
I was working really hard. I was writing
Lies.
Fiction.
Lies. It's all right. No, but she was definitely writing fiction in the chat under my YouTube name. That's what she was doing.
It sounded completely legit.
Oh dear. I don't know how I'm going to prove that. Martin, I need your legal help here.
Martin's on my side.
I don't work in that type of law, I'm afraid.
Oh dear. Cool. No worries. Thank you for being here, Nicole. I do appreciate it. I didn't rate. Oh, hey.
Okay, that is too mean. I won't fiddle with the comment.
Yeah. Come on. I didn't rate in the list of things you did.
I'm sorry.
Like, I don't even know where that thing was now. Okay, I'm not even going to bother the comments because I completely lost control of the chat today. Oh dear.
I thought talking with SD was like talking to the Queen. You don't tell anyone about it.
Yeah, I've never heard the
Ooh.
royal family spill beans. I don't think they spill beans, do they? Well, some do, I guess. Depends who
Some
you
do.
speak to. Some do. Oh, actually, I've been watching a Netflix series called The Windsors. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. The Windsors
Yeah.
on Netflix, and it's obviously comedy. But my God,
It's Harry Enfield.
they
It's
really,
a
really
Channel
do
4
the
series.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
And did you like it?
I thought some of it was funny. Some of it was a bit over the top. Um,
Did you feel homesick?
I have been feeling homesick. I gotta admit, I have been feeling a little homesick. But that's gonna change because
It's funny. I can't make jokes about that.
I'm gonna be in the UK in March onwards for a few weeks. So that's cool. So
Oh, cool. Pint.
Sorry,
Pint.
pint. Yeah, no, I'm not actually a pint drinker, but I might have a drink in a pint if that makes sense. No, I'm not gonna
Emma,
do that.
set it up.
I've got my own plans, thank you. Already decided.
Dickie will come.
Emma's being all coy and everything. Richard, I have talked to you, but we're not friends on Discord. Oh, look. Something's going on. He will send you an invite.
On Discord. They're going to
On
be
Discord.
friends.
Emma Lane of the law, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, what did I get up to? I read a few more pages of this book.
You formed a tight-knit clique, and I'm not part of it. That's what you've done.
Oh.
Sorry, what clique? Which clique am I not part of now?
You too.
I feel like
Making plans without me. That's nice, isn't it?
I feel like I'm always the last one to know about these things. So yeah. Anyway, what did I miss in the chat? Seriously. Oh my goodness, this is really bad. What is this? Oh, before we do that, hi Rachel. I hope you're doing well. And Ali popped in as well. She said hi and then bye. She's on HK's stream, so if anyone would like to go and say hi, feel free. But this one, what's this about? The cake eating, blossom loving word dumpster. Oh gosh. Other Laura, exactly, right. You know when I'm talking and when I'm not talking. And has a lovely voice. Oh dear. Yes, Laura is actually quite hot and has a lovely voice. That is true. Bethany says, I feel like Emma has a power. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I think I've caught up on most of the chat, which is cool. Yay, friends. Oh, so Richard's got a new friend. I guess he won't be messaging me anymore. That's okay. Thanks for, yeah. Cool. Before we wrap up, because we probably have to wrap up, my laptop's going crazy and it's nearly 6 o'clock. And it's kind of late in the UK. But writing rituals, just like in a couple of minutes. Now, Martin gets a huge, like, massive number of word count. It's crazy. I don't know how he does it. And Emma and myself, we're kind of more in the much longer word count, I want to say. it's
Crying
kind of
because of my word count, that kind of like category. You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like the worst, right? But it's certainly nowhere near Martin's. Like, I'm not even gonna. It's not even worth comparing. We're on completely different scales. You know, it's like the exponential scale versus the linear and or algorithmic scale. You know. So anyway, Martin, do you have any insights to share on how you get so many words in? Because that's just like insane how you get it done.
I've just completely changed up my process and halved my previous word count.
Okay, why? So why did you change? Why do you want to change, and how has that worked out so far?
I don't really like editing, and I found myself with a whole book to sift through, and I've now decided to do an editing pass as I go and have a much cleaner manuscript, rather than writing quick and dirty and having to go through it and tweak everything later.
Okay. So that sounds kind of like more like what Emma does, almost. Obviously, maybe not exactly. But that kind of does that sound kind of like what you do, Emma?
I have to change things up depending on what's working, because like what was working for me in NaNoWriMo in 2022 completely did not work for me in NaNoWriMo 2023. And I tried it and just had to completely rethink. And again, it's what was working for me in November isn't working for me at the moment. While I was at the moment, I'm kind of messing around with my first draft and getting it tidier so that I can leave it for a little while. And what's working for me is just being distracted by music while I'm working at the moment, which normally I can't do. So I don't know.
Interesting. Cool. Yeah, I gotta say, because I'm still kind of finding my way with the fiction writing stuff. I'm not sure where I'm gonna land. I definitely do not write very fast if I have to think. That's what I do know. So I'm kind of starting from that point. And if I do have to think, I try not to write. This way, it doesn't take me ages to write like 5 words, basically.
I find that as well, but I don't hate editing quite so much, doing it in smaller pieces more often, which is a nice surprise. But if you want to write faster, what I would say is it's a two-pronged attack of dedicate more time to writing, and in that time, finding ways to put words down faster. The best thing I found is having an outline for your scenes, and Rachel Aaron talks about this in 2K to 10K, which is like if I know exactly what I'm writing in the scene, and I've taken as well as sort of a new thing where what I'll do is do like 3 sentences for a scene, and then I will sit down at the weekend and do that for my whole week's worth of work. So when I get in and I'm tired and I don't really want to write, but I know I'll feel better having written, it's all there laid out for me, and I can just get it down and get the nice, buzz of, knowing my writing's done and not having to cry going, I don't know what to write, and having it take 3 times as long.
That's very reasonable. I think, sensible, really. I have the same problem. Like, if you get to the end, like 50,000, 75, 100K or whatever, and you're like, what did I write in the first 10 pages of this book? That's a real problem for me. So, yeah. So other Laura said Emma and Andy could make a video together in person. And that's actually not a bad idea. We had some collab ideas, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen soon.
Yeah.
Martin,
this is like being back in school.
Actually.
And what's like being back in school?
Oh no, we're busy on Friday, so we've already got plans.
He's my favourite. You know you can't compete. I'm sorry, he's my favourite. You know that. Come on.
Okay, well,
I'll go to train museums with Richard. He'll be happy.
Thanks for taking on for the team, Martin. Martin Cheatham. Maybe try the bare bones writing up. Yeah, I don't know. See, the problem is when I write, I end up getting more on the flesh than just the bones. And then just kind of, I can't stop, if you know what I mean. It kind of just takes off on its own. It's weird. So Rachel finished the script, which is awesome, and she's going to head back from before Maelstrom. Cool. Somebody says you can only
Can I
write.
just answer my locomotive-based accusator?
Yes,
Because
please.
if dictation was cheating, then Richard would do it. And he doesn't, because it's a skill that has to be learned and practiced.
Ooh, shots fired.
Trouble in paradise.
Moving on swiftly. For some writers, you can only write when you let go of the need to control. Yes, I do feel that sometimes. It's cool. Someone said they just write down the dialogue on the first draft. Because I start filming these. Yeah.
I do that sometimes, but not on purpose.
Cool. Jocelyn's making progress. Cool. Improving scene. Got to get going. Yep. We got to get going as well. So outros. We've pretty much reached 6 o'clock. Thank you everyone for being here. But before we go, let's just get some outros in. So Martin, would you like to introduce yourself again on the way out?
One half of the pen name Bradley Lejeune behind the McMurdo Rift series. Check it out if you like books with spaceships on the cover.
Cool. Thank you. And Emma, would you like to do your brief outro?
Sure. Thank you so much for inviting me. And Martin, it is always a delight to co-host with you. I have a YouTube channel. Go and check it out if you haven't already. And I write lots of books, including The Christmas Truce, which is perfect for anyone who likes two people in kind of coats and hats and scarves on the cover. Okay.
Cool. Excellent. And yeah, just want to say, everyone, I think there's quite a few streams still going on. So if anyone would like to pop in to say hi and go and support some fellow authors, Cat's Novel Adventures, HK is streaming still. I think Mel of Power Play Press is also going to be streaming soon. But no worries, and thank you everyone for popping by. Nia, cool, it's all good. Just catching tail ends, cool. And HK, yes, hopefully you're doing well. And yeah, Nia has said it very well. Have a lovely rest of your day, y'all. And other Laura, cool. Okay, so I think let's wrap it up. We'll call it a Wednesday, as usual. And hopefully I'll see everyone, in Discord or YouTube. Until next time, have a good week ahead, everyone. Bye.